Superman bike day 6 here. Today we're going to rebuild the forearms because we got to start over with those, connect the back spine to the front arms, and try to do a next test drive. So here's the forearms that we had initially.
Alright, so right now the rider has to reach back and grab these. And that's towards the feet, and so it makes it too short. So we're going to flip the arms so that the front posture is actually grabbing this, and this will be the forward riding position.
So anyways, went back to the drawing boards. This was frustrating. I had to go backwards through a lot of work we'd already accomplished and kind of to start over our forearms. So here I'm rebuilding the left forearm. It turns out our point of rotation was not at the right spot. So there is the process of building the left one. Went ahead and finished those welds. And there's the final project. So this is So there's the new one at the back and the front one, the old one at the front there. Also, we installed a new hinge. Notice this hinge is a very simple design, and it worked effectively. It is a 5/8 inch cold rolled steel just put through a tube stock, the 3/4 inch tube stock that we've got. And it's simple, it's effective, and it's cheap, and it's actually pretty clean. Here is the left forearm we're working on here, and then we're getting the right forearm started. Again, this is all work that we are redoing. Getting ready to weld it, put in our welds. I tacked it and then looked at my drawing to see how accurate it was, and then made adjustments and then completed the full weld. Meanwhile, Josh was working on the harness system. It is designed to support the rider, as well as be able to fold up, because we're going to need that motion when we're dismounting. I took some pictures here of some really bad welds for a couple of reasons. This is not mitered, and they're incomplete welds, so I was not happy with that. Here we're working to rebuild the elbow joint. We had to cut that off and start over when we replaced the forearms, and then here is Josh assembling or attaching the new forearms to the new elbow joints. There we are, our new forearms installed. We designed it so we could put a spring in there to work with some suspension. However, in the test drive, which you'll see in a second, it was really, really sloppy.
All right, bounce around a little bit.
But here it shows the functionality of the springs here. It's a good concept. It just seemed really sloppy in the test drive. And here we are checking it out. And this shows our independent front suspension as they go over them one by one.
So watch it coming at you, the front arm. See how point in and rip out.
Oh yeah.
So our front wheels are out of alignment. When we roll forward, they want to pinch together. So we've got to fix that. Here's some images of Josh being suspended. This was a milestone we were going for, and a lot more success on this test drive than
do some twists and turns.
Hold on. Oh, yeah. That's a problem.
The wheels coming together?
Yeah. Like big time.
So a big issue is we got to realign those wheels. As we move forward, they want to pinch together, and then when the system is no longer able to pinch them, then the wheels skid and spread back out. Now we're just experimenting with how it looked in the landing position, and so we locked those arms straight with some straps and tried to simulate what getting into it and out of it would look like. It's really, really unstable when it's extended at that high point. It's got a high center of gravity and a narrow base, so we've got to work on that. Here we're trying to figure out what the unload position is going to look like.
Yes, that's exactly what's it going to be.
The sprocket or the wheels? The wheels.
No, we're not on the wheels. We need to come all the way up. We need to brake, yeah, we need to brake perpendicular to this position. It's not bad, man. Still pretty good loading spot. Yeah.
So there's a picture of the landing position. So next steps, we got to get and install a harness device. We need to fix the front wheel alignment. We need to figure out how to go from flying to landing, and we got to figure out how to go from landing to flying.